Today we're going to be learning about contractions, and then we'll be using these contractions again later in our writing along with the speech you've been learning this week. So we've used contractions before, so what are they? Well, sometimes we join two words together to make them shorter. We call these contractions, and we will be going over some of the rules for these now. So if I is one of the words in the contraction, the I must be a capital letter. So when shortening am with I, we remove the A and replace it with an apostrophe. So we can see here, we have I am, we've taken the A away and we've made it into I. And that's the same for all contractions. The letters that are taken away are replaced with an apostrophe. Let's have a look at our next one. So we have are. If are is one of the words in the contraction, remove the A and replace it with an apostrophe. So again, we've removed the A, so we have we are, and we've changed it to where. And that's the same for you are, your, they are, there. So we've just taken the out. So for if is one of the words in the contraction, remove the I and replace it with an apostrophe. So he is becomes he's, she is becomes she's, and so on. You can see the I has just been removed and replaced with the apostrophe. Let's have a look for will. So if will is one of the words in the contractions, a little bit different here, remove the W and the I and replace them both with an apostrophe. So I will becomes I'll, and you can see we've removed the W and the I this time. So he will, he'll. Again, the W and the I both being removed. You can see the rest of those there. For has, again, two letters removed this time. So if has is one of the words in the contraction, remove the H and the A and replace them both with an apostrophe. So she has becomes she's. We've removed the H and the A to make it she's. The same with he has becomes he's, and so on. Let's have a look for our next one. And have. Have is one of the words in the contractions. Remove the H and the A again and replace them both with an apostrophe. So I have becomes I've. We've removed the H and the A. And the same with the others there, you can see. For had. If had is one of the words in the contraction, again remove the H and the A and replace them both with an apostrophe. So I had becomes I. You had becomes you'd. And you can see that the H and the A have been removed from each one, and that follows all the way down. For not, and this is our last one. So if not is one of the words in the contraction, remove the O and replace it with an apostrophe. So we're just removing the O this time. So could not becomes couldn't, do not becomes don't, and so on. And there's quite a few of those there. We've got should not becomes shouldn't, would not becomes wouldn't. You can see that the O has been removed each time. But tricky bit at the bottom is the ones which don't follow the rules. So it says, but watch out. Cannot becomes can't. So you can see that we remove the N with the O as well. And will not becomes won't. So that's totally tricky. So that's another one that we need to remember. I'm going to use these now and a little bit of our SPAG work, and then we'll need it again for our work in your writing today, along with the speech that we've already been doing.